1 second. One. Welcome back to Free Delirium. My name is AJ, and today we have a compound two-part project that we're working on. It's fixing one thing so that we can make something else. So the problem that my 3D printer has been having with the clicking and the inconsistent extruding hasn't actually gone away, but I've looked to a few different sources for a way to fix that, and likewise the shams for the bottom of the refrigerator did not actually work. So let's work on a way to fix that and use that as a way to test whether or not I can fix the clicking and the extruding on the printer. Let's go check it out and see what we can figure out. So on some previous videos as well, I'll link them up here in the card in the corner, I was making these wedges or shams for going underneath my refrigerator feet. I mentioned how it's not really very easy to pull the refrigerator out. It's in a little enclosure that kind of traps it in there. And so I need some way to ensure that my door will close a little bit more securely than just hanging wide open whenever I just open it slightly. So I've taken what I learned from this little wedge, the sham, and I decided to make a little cap, a little boot to go on the bottom of the feet to just hold it there. So the real problem was with these down there, the refrigerator being opened and closed and sitting there, and the vibrations of its motor and such, the whole thing would just kind of fall off of the wedge, fall off the slope. If we bumped the refrigerator left or right, it would just slide right off, and these are then kind of useless. Actually, it didn't even take a week for the first sham to be sucked up into the vacuum cleaner, and then just earlier this week, this one kind of ended up out from the fridge somehow, not in use at all. So I needed something that would easily hold on to the bottom of the foot, so I designed this little cup boot. So it should very easily go on the bottom. I measured it out with my calipers and everything so that this little like bowl cup area in the middle is slightly bigger than the bottom of the foot of the refrigerator, and then this should hold on perfectly. So join me as we dive back into my user manual, and we'll see how we can fix this problem. In the manual, there's a section for nozzle cleaning. Under nozzle cleaning, there's a section called "The filament is being extruded just a little," and another section called "The filament is not pushed through the nozzle at all." So I guess we are extruding just a little. I need to first make sure that the extruder fan is working properly. There is definitely airflow right there. The fan is working. Temperature is set correctly to 210. It is currently 215 because it would be for first layer. First layer is usually warmer, so that they definitely stick to the bed a lot easier. So the first thing I want to do is heat the nozzle according to the filament I want to print. So PLA 215, load the filament and push an acupuncture needle or thin wire into the nozzle from below. Approximately 1 to 2 centimeters deep. Wearing gloves is recommended as melted material may pour out unexpectedly. I will then choose load filament and make sure that it extrudes properly. And then repeat stabbing it until it works properly. It does suggest using gloves, so I might just apply gloves first. Okay, so I have it heated up to 210, which is the temperature that PLA filament melts at. So now I need to take this acupuncture needle so you can see that it's working because there is ooze of PLA coming out the end. So something good is happening. So I want to stick this to the hot end. This is not as easy as it sounds. Hey, there we go. I suppose that's all it should take. So I'll put my z-axis back down to 0 like it was before. And then we'll try a test print that has lots of horizontal surfaces that will let me know if it maybe worked or didn't work. Welcome back. So our test print has just finished. Lots of flat surfaces. No misprinting. So perhaps that was my problem all along, just cleaning out the clog in the nozzle. Fingers crossed. It's usually a problem that rears its head when I least expect it. So let's hope that it's a bit fixed. But now that I know that this is a method of fixing it, I can do this more often to just keep it clean anyway. So, ooh, I'm missing one thing. There's one thing we have to check on before this video is done. And so with a fridge that closes properly and a 3D printer that no longer clicks, I'd say that this has entirely been a success. Thank you for joining me here on 3D Delirium, where we can all hallucinate about the possibilities of 3D printing. I'll look forward to seeing you next time, and if you'd want, please consider subscribing or even checking out our Patreon page, where new things are coming soon all the time. I'll talk to you later next week. Bye-bye.